Well, okay. Yeah, I guess we can talk about this show. It's Copenhagen Cowboy time, everybody. Saddle up, strap on your strap-ins, and prepare for this. It's Copenhagen Cowboy. Okay, I had no idea this was releasing. I found out about it 2 days before it was going to drop on Netflix, because I'm like, are you telling me Netflix is releasing a Nikolai Winding Refn show and I had no idea about it? First off, I'm not even a fan of NWR. I'm not. I don't think I've liked any of his work, like, completely. The one I'd say I liked the most is the Neon Demon, and I give that like a solid 7 out of 10. Drive pisses me off. None of his other stuff excites me. But I always go back to that well because I'm like, there might be something good in there. He knows how to use lights, and maybe that's what, like, it just, like, infuriates me about his work, where it's like, this does look like it could be good, but it's not. So Copenhagen Cowboy, a mainly dubbed show, which I get, like, come on, we're in Copenhagen. Let's not beat around the bush anymore. The dude doesn't want to make an English thing. That's fine. I'll give him a pass. Let's see what's going on here. So a 6-episode show coming to Netflix about the seedy underbelly and the underworld happenings of a place in Copenhagen. And I'm like, okay, dude, show me what you got. I was bored so much. Truth be told, folks, this is a non-spoiler review. I could not finish the show. I was like, what am I doing with my life? I have too many other things I either need to catch up on, I could be doing, and do I even want to record this video? I made it to episode 4, and then I was like, I actually don't need to finish this. I see no desire that tells me, like, this is worth my time, because it is so bland and basic and does nothing. We are introduced to our lead character, who is just brought into this world where there's, like, this family that's like, look at all the shady shit we do. And then it's like, let's just watch a bunch of shady shit happen. And that could be exciting if it's presented in a better way. And look, Refn knows how to make a movie, just doesn't know how to make it, like, fun or interesting or engaging to its audience. It is just like watching your friends think they're really cool film something in their backyard because they got LED strip lights. That's what this feels like to me. This entire production is like, okay, we have a tripod, a camera, a mic attached to it, we have LED lights, let's go film in the shittiest places we know in our town about how shitty our town is. It's like, what the fuck are we even doing then, you know? It's so simplistic that I'm almost like, you made this late in your career? Like, this feels like a show that's like you're trying to do like your Taxi Driver, where you're like rough around the edges, you're still finding out who you are as a filmmaker, but it sucks. And it's bland, and it's like the colors are cool. I will give him that. Like, the guy knows how to use lighting and make something genuinely interesting with the lights. But it's like, you're changing the shades a lot on us, dude. It doesn't feel great. And it's just presenting all these like shady things in such a boring way, where it's like, okay, sex trafficking, drugs, murder, blah, blah, blah. All that's like the basic stuff. You're like, okay, cool. Thanks for presenting this in such a dumb light, where it's like, okay, what are we doing here? What are we looking at? Look how crazy this is. But is it crazy? Like, we know these things happen. You're not doing anything unique to tell us that this is either a story you're in favor of or against. You are just putting it on a camera. And I guess there's something like not glorifying it that way, but it's also like, is this glorifying it because you have like a fucking synth score blasting out every scene and you're like presenting like half shots of people's bodies, panning up to people's bodies? It's just like, what are we doing here? Is this worth our time? Should we sit down and let this happen? And this goes into a whole other thing. It's like, how did I not know that NWR had a show coming to Netflix? That's bad marketing on itself. Why are we letting these auteurs get trapped in like this bullshit of streaming whatever the fuck? Like, that in itself, if you said this is like a 2.5-hour script, we're pumping it into a theater, yes, I'd run to see it. Because I'm like, okay, an NWR movie? Sure. I'll go see it. But like, the fact that it has like the audacity to be like, you actually this is 6 episodes, and it's like a really compelling narrative, and it's like important for you to see this, and look how we're presenting this, and like, fuck off. Fuck off. Like, it's one of those things where it really feels like we're losing control of streaming, where when this happens, there is no like fanfare to it. It's just, oh yeah, from that guy who needs to like make money so he can make other movies comes a show that means nothing to nobody and has no heart and soul poured into it, with actors you're not going to recognize that do fine. They're not given anything to do, but they're nice enough people that they do fine. It's just the lighting is so tedious that it really feels like we're not accomplishing anything with it. So that sucks. But hey, Nikolai Winding Refn, I guess this is the latest property for him to show I can make another movie. Whatever. I don't know. Like, oh, it's such a frustrating watch because I'm like, nobody cares about this. People should care about this, but nobody will. And if it was just interesting, it had something to say, as opposed to a lead character who is passive at the best in every action going on in this world, who is this very like quiet and submissive, and it's like, who fucking cares? What are we doing with our lives? I need to go watch other stuff. I have to prepare for when Velma comes to HBO Max. Why am I watching this piece of shit? That's what this is. It sucks, but hey, I don't like Drive, so it's worse than Drive. NWR, man. Like, come on. I know you know how to do this stuff. Why are you being so lazy? You can't tell me this was a passion project. You can't. So, Copenhagen Cowboy, a title he picked, I don't know why. I'm going to give a 3 out of 10. Now, thank you guys for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.